Correct, very deep weeds, probably 3 to 4 feet high.
So you notice that you've got some issue with your leg at that point. Are you feeling any pain?
Not at that point.
So what happens next that you can recall?
I start to hear some voices and kind of going in and out, not being fully alert. I remember opening my eyes again to 4 EMTs standing over me. 2 were at my left foot and 2 were over my head, and they were exclaiming with great excitement that they had someone who was alert. And I just remember a lot of commotion and them saying that we will have 2 for transport to Borges and 2 for Bronson. To get the ambulances ready, we needed to load them up and get them out.
So what then happens? Do they take you away from where you were in that location?
It took some time. I remember them trying to get me positioned onto a board. One of the EMTs was really struggling to get my helmet off, and he asked me to help him with the buckle to get my helmet off so they could get me on the board. And they then gave me instructions to count down from 10. They had to reposition my leg onto the board. I don't remember counting. My next memory is in the ambulance.
When you wake up in the ambulance, do you know where you're specifically at that point, or just some point along a transport?
I recognized that I was in the ambulance, and I asked the EMT with me if there's anything they could give me for the pain. I was really quite uncomfortable at that point. He said they couldn't give me anything until I was at the hospital. So I asked him which hospital they were bringing me to, and he indicated Borges. I remember asking him if they could send me to Bronson instead. He said no. But I know the route well, so I was very uncomfortable. I was remembering every bump, and I was monitoring the turns, so I knew how much longer it would be till we were at the hospital.
Did you have to stay overnight?
Yes, I spent 3 weeks at Borges.
See a lot of doctors at that point?
A lot of doctors, like a page long.
Can you describe for the jury some of the injuries that you received?
My right femur was broken in a couple spots. My right hip was broken in 2 spots. I had a couple broken vertebrae, a couple broken ribs, broken tailbone, concussion, crushed disc in my neck, torn neck ligaments, broken teeth.
Broken what?
Broken teeth.
Teeth.
Cuts and lacerations, poison ivy.
Did you have to undergo any surgeries as a result of your injuries?
Yes, I had a surgery to repair my femur with a rod, and they also assessed my right hip at that time, and I also had a neck fusion for my crushed disc.
Were you required to wear some sort of collar?
Yes, a cervical collar. For
How long?
8 weeks.
So today as you sit there, do you still have this metal rod in your leg?
I do.
That's going to be part of your permanent apparatus for the rest of your life?
That is correct.
After the surgeries and while at the hospital, were you able to get up and move around at all?
No, I was confined to a wheelchair for about 7 to 8 weeks.
Is that because of the surgeries to your lower extremities?
That's correct.
What's your prognosis like today?
They indicated a complete recovery, and overall I'm able to get around. I still have some limitations, range of motion, pain, and discomfort, but overall I'm able to function mostly normal.